Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Johnny Ohm for Killer Ohm Games, and today we debut our new series, Dime a Dozen Gaming, where we take a look at video games that cost $12 or less, bring them to you for your consideration to see whether or not you think that they are worth adding to your collection. Today, we are going to kick off the series with Dwarf Journey. It's a game published and developed by Orube Game Studio. It was released in March of earlier this year. It's an action roguelite platformer with random generated levels. Now, that's a mouthful. What does it all mean, Basil? Well, let me tell you, a roguelite is a game where essentially you are going to delve into a dungeon of sorts, and you are going to get as deep as you can, and then you're going to die. You're going to come back, you're going to boost your stats, you're going to boost your equipment, you're going to dive back into that cave and get a little bit further each time until you can finally grind it out. Random generated levels means that every time you enter the cave, the level's going to look just a little bit different. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Galar, a strong and wise warrior, obtained almost everything he wanted in his long and glorious earthly journey. A glimpse of the end of his life made him look for a way to continue to enjoy worldly pleasures. Ancient writings say that in the Valley of Eternity there is a mystical cave where death is not welcome, and at its core there is an artifact of immeasurable power which grants immortality to whoever carries it. Without blinking, Galar took out his old sword and his inseparable pick. Armed with equipment, he left for the northern mountains on what may be his last and most challenging journey. The Primordial Path. Right off the bat, we have some pretty decent pixel art. It's not the most beautiful pixel art I've ever seen, but it certainly is exactly everything I want in a pixel art game. I am a sucker for pixels. You show me a game that looks like this, I'm definitely taking at the very least a second look, if not trying it right away. Oh, we have a zoom feature, which I don't believe I will be using. We also have a baseball chucking orc. And we have a one-eyed bat. Sword that we cannot pick up. And some loot. Every roguelite action-adventure needs to have some quality loot. Without loot... Oh! Killing goblins gives you wings! You see that? We're already at level 2! We're gaming! That's how you get a... Okay. We are through the Primordial Path, and we have begun our ascent up the Mountain of Eternity. Who knows how long and grueling it will be to reach the top. And we're there. Just like that. Hello! I see that you are new here and that you are one of mine. Did you find this ancient sanctuary by chance? You know that this cave holds incredible and dangerous secrets, right? For those looking for adrenaline, this cave is perfect. I've seen many curious people like you try to solve the dangers here. My services have always been very useful for those travelers. I am at your disposal. See you later! What's he got for us? He is your typical blacksmith. He can upgrade our armor, and I think that I would be a fool to waste my resources so early on my base level weaponry. Okay, so it looks like we upgrade whatever we want here, a la Diablo or any game of the sort. On the left is a very clear-cut, color-coded description of what you're going to do, which is super dope. I really like that. It's clean and easy to tell when it's going to happen. And what I need to happen is strength, of course. Why not? Enter the dungeon. The Echoing Cave. Begun our descent. We have experienced some lag, and we have one-shotted a bunch of one-eyed bats. Oh man, took a big hit. Ooh, really big hit. So you take a lot of damage early. You're gonna want to avoid getting hit as much as you can. This is not a run and hack and slash type of game. At least not early. Looks like we're gonna have to do a little bit of a hit and run and try and hit without being hit. Doesn't seem to be any kind of knockback mechanic on myself. Or, ooh. No, I am not sure I want to enter there. So Skull on the map is the boss of the level. I'm very sure more wings means more levels. Okay, so early on we cannot rapid fire swing our weaponry. It's a bit slow, but I knew that because it actually did mention attacks per second. So, I mean, hey, should come as no surprise. But that blue cooldown bar appears to only be relevant once you've made contact with the enemy. Yeah, and then I do like how they've added the little cooldown bar sword graphic over your head so you don't have to be constantly looking up for it. That's a really cool little touch. I dig it. Looks cool too. Moving right along. We hack, we slash. Okay, I see bonfires everywhere. I'm not sure that they seem to really do anything, so we will not mess with them. I believe they are just like, hey, how can I see in a cave? We needed something. Let's put a bonfire, which makes sense. You know, could have been a torch, but, you know, maybe these little orcs or goblins or, hard to tell exactly what they are at this point. Let's call them gorks. The gorks need to see and cook. Maybe they were cooking. Makes sense. We got a big shrine here. Not moving on without getting into that, I can guarantee you. Blessing of the gods. Vitality or agility. We want to attack faster. The gods seen it fit to bless us with some extra agility, and who are we to turn down the gods? Feels better already. You gotta love it, eh? Every game you ever play is full of stuff that you can just smash through. The potters of the lands must just hate the dwarfs. I'm a potter, sir. Do the dance. Shock, jive, juke. You don't want it with the king. I think that's my first complaint of the game so far, is that it is an RPG, so to speak, and I didn't get to name my guy, especially when I'm a dwarf. Dwarves are the funnest guys to name in video games. You get to name them things like, I don't know, what was his name again? Jagar? I can't even remember. We'll call him Jagar. Jagar Thoroughbeard is the name of our dwarven hero. Jagar delved deep into the echoing cave in search of immortality, but he only found chaos and trouble for his efforts. Gorks, goblin orc hybrids, attacked him relentlessly into the night, along with the one-eyed cave snakes, the old one-eyed cave worm that smelt of must and gross stuff, because, you know, they're one-eyed cave worms. What else would they smell of? There's no innuendo there, I'm pretty sure. It's a harmless cave worm with one eye. It actually has two eyes. It's a low-bit game. Not enough room for the pixels to display the other one. There's no dirty joke there, I'm sure. We're one-shot bats sometimes, we're two-shotting them. I wouldn't mind just a little bit more strength. Ooh. Getting killed. Yeah, you really don't want to take damage, because it doesn't take much to take you out. Damn, Red Bull gives you wings. There's a cave. Okay, those, you do not enter those. Those, okay, I get it. Okay, so those are going to store your resources. So if you die, you can maintain them. So if you die with anything not stored, wow, the lag is real. If you die with anything not stored, you're just going to lose that. Oh, some fine meat. All dwarves need their proteins. And we got it, because some other kind. Vitality, we don't need no stinking luck. Who stored the meat in the treasure chest? That's the real question. Like, And how is this me keeping in this treasure chest, in this dank cave? Okay, so yeah. So every time you enter a new room, you experience a hell of a lot of lag. They seem to have definitely been well aware of it because they add a hourglass graphic on top as if to warn you, hey, you're not going to be able to operate with any kind of speed until this goes away. Was that done? Ooh, Gift of Temperance. Chainmail armor made by fusing gold and silver that guarantees good protection by the user. Awesome. So that's a blueprint, so I imagine we can't get to that until we get back to the blacksmith. Shrine. They're generous with the shrines, which is dope, but I mean it's randomly generated, so the next time we come through here, we probably won't be so lucky. Yeah, so I think the question is, was the slowdown done on purpose to add like a bit of challenge to the game? Or was it something that they just couldn't get rid of, and so they added that graphic to account for it? Because you're going to get some cheap shots for that, for sure. There's no doubt about it. You're going to enter a room and get bombarded. It's just inevitable, but so far so good. It's boss time. Let's do it. Galar, that's his name. Just came to me. Galar. Oh. Earthquakes. Oh, bone meringue. Ah. Okay. It's a loop. We got the loop, so yeah. Okay. Come at me, bro. Got it. So it is walk, jump, earthquake, bone meringue, walk. Yeah. Got him. Gotcha. Gotcha. King of the goblins, you say? You dare step to Galar, Thoroughbeard, king of the dwarfs, warrior king of the dwarfs. Me and my trusty sword, which is a little bit of BS. I want an axe. I'm a dwarf. Dwarves have axes. Oh no. Dead. That's what happens when you don't have an axe, bottom line. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We want attack speed. What have we got? Yeah, armor. I don't think it's armor. I think I don't need armor. I just need to play better. Yeah, like that. That's how we need to play. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to an axe, a dwarven axe. You dare step to Galar, Thoroughbeard, king of the dwarves, swinger of the mighty axe that I don't have. Yeah, okay, so little tip for the next time anybody's making a dwarven-themed game. Allow me to start with an axe, step 1, and allow me to choose my name. Longbeard, Thoroughbeard, Graybeard. I think anything with beard. Ooh! Attack speed increases when your life is less than 25% of the total. The percentage increases according to the vitality attribute. Okay? That is a rune. Reason to equip vitality too. So how do we... So we must not be able to equip that till back at the town, but it looks like we can go back to the village anytime we want, so that is pretty cool too. Ooh, taking bad shots. You gotta be playing just a wee bit more careful. I'm just such a hack and slash type player that these style games always give a bit of a learning curve. I gotta readjust my playstyle. I always just go pure brute strength, run, gun, kill. And then I just try and out-level until I can power through, but this is not the case here, so we're not going to do it this time. We are going to explore into the deep. Alright, that. On his quest for immortality, Galar, Warrior king of the dwarven clan Redbeards. Killed the one-eyed cave snakes. And the orcs. And the goblins. I guess the goblins. It's cut dry. We met the Goblin King already. I mean, there's no good fans up. The technologically advanced goblins who have, at one point, developed refrigeration and figured out a way, through sorcery, no doubt, black magic, to power these refrigerated chests, and to also lag Galar, warrior dwarf king, as he enters each room with a magic time freeze spell. These guys are easy. They can't mess with us. We're trying to find the dungeon master. I doubt it's here, but hey, you gotta try every place. Yeah, like I said, it's not like that. Ooh! Lightning Mist plate armor forged by lightning casting technique. Ooh, you know we're gonna be in on that. Johnny Ohm loves his lightning. If you don't know, I'm a little obsessed. I'm as obsessed with lightning magics and wielders as I am pixel art. So you give me some lightning wielding pixel art, hacking, slashing, dwarven action, I'm all in. I'm all in. Ooh, there we go. All right, this time we know the pattern. We're gonna get just a little bit less cocky, and we will serve this guy up on a platter. Oh no, I forgot about the earthquake. Bone meringue. Yep, check. Earthquake. Get it? Bone meringue. Get it? I love this classic kind of style too. Just figure out the pattern. It's nostalgic. It's just, it's everything you hope for in a video game. Also, I do need to note that the controls are tight AF. If you get hit, it's your own fault. There's no cheap shots here. Hitboxes seem very spot on. The controls are very tight. When I press jump, I jump. When I press swing, I swing. I have no complaints there. They are spot on. Very well done. Everything seems very nice and crisp. We're putting in work here. This is what happens when you bring a bone meringue to a sword fight. Who brings a bone meringue to a sword fight? Also, how is that bone coming back? Was it on a string? Like, aerodynamics, just, it's not checking out. That's how much air could even be in this place. Warrior's Vision. The defeated boss's room will always be visible on the map. Okay, nice. So that is going to do us big favors when we reset. We're going to be able to find the boss's cave and delve deeper into the lands without any further delays. Okay, so if I know anything about these types of games, I also know that the power creep is going to be huge. We're going to go from 0 to 100 real quick. Level 2, yeah, I mean, you can just see how many more shots it's taking me to put in work on these guys. Nice. These guys are stationary. Those are my favorite enemies. Don't move. Don't nobody move. Don't nobody get hurt. There, classic. Just stick, move. Oh, shoot. Ooh, okay, I'm in a lot of trouble. What can you offer me? Gods, what do you offer me? The Warrior King Dwarf. Strength or agility? Yeah, health would have been better, but I will take some strength. Because I can't hurt these people. Yeah, so like we went, you know what, probably for the best. Okay, cool, so now we can equip our new rune. So looks like we got 3 spaces, unlock the next space at level 15, cool. What do we do? Let's get some more agility and some strength. Oh yeah, look at that. You don't want it with us no more. Ooh, can we get our lightning? What does this do for us? More strength, more vitality. Ooh, 30% movement speed reduction though. Just movement speed. You know what? I'm doing it. Did we do it? What's going on here? Oh, the X button. Right where it says clear as day to use the X button. And thus, Galar, the warrior king, infused with his lightning armor, re-entered the cave on a quest for disaster, needing only to kill once again the Goblin King and show him once and for all that he was no match for the Dwarven Empire. With the accents, I don't really know. It's fun. We're gonna have a little fun. It is a role-playing game after all, so we must role-play. Okay, so complaint number whatever complaint we're at, not very high, because most of this is really awesome, and I'm having a great time. I thought I got something. Strength. I thought I got something that said that I was gonna have sight of the boss room at all time, and in fact, if you look off to the corner there, it says that I do have it on the right hand side. So I don't see on the map where the boss level is, so I don't know if there's a way I'm supposed to activate this. But it doesn't seem to. Okay, if you press the trigger, you pull up the map. Oh, there it is. Okay, look at that. So up it goes. That's really cool. So right trigger is what pulls up the whole big map. There you go. I was supposed to talk about how the designers didn't do something properly, and really it's the player. Eventually they get tired of that. Oh, the slow down. I wonder if there'll be an item later on that's like, it'll get rid of lag as you enter the room. That would be swell. Oh, the refrigerated trouser meat. I don't know why I called it trouser meat. I was going to make a trouser snake joke, but instead I made a trouser meat joke, which is, I guess, I mean, arguably the same thing. Those are my favorite enemies, though. The one-eyed cave worm. They are hilarious. Where are we going? Up and away. Meh. For a short little dwarf, man, he sure got hops with those little legs, those little dwarven legs. Galar has been working his calves since the dawn of time. Dwarves are great at basketball. You know, even when you have a map, you still take a wrong turn in Albuquerque every now and then. You know, vitality. Get me this boss monster so I can kill him. See, you want to speedrun and show you guys tons of the game, but there's just something innate in me that will not allow me to leave a room without checking for all the loot. I'm addicted. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Where am I going, man? I've played myself. Galar played himself. Well, we get an extra level for our troubles. Ooh, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I almost want to die on purpose now just to get that. That's what we needed to spice this game up. The Dawnbreaker. Dawnbreaker, the axe of legend. That swung so hard, it forever shattered the sun. Maybe that's why it's called. I don't know if that's why they called it that. I could have read the description, and I simply did not. But what I did do is enter the dungeon and kill the Goblin King. Got a little greedy there, but I think it's going to be okay. Oh yeah, look at the damage now. See? Now we're messing him up. He ain't got a chance today. Oh, why don't you hit me with your bone? Oh no, he's got a bone. Look out. Fool. Do you not know the Thoroughbeard legacy? I once bested 40 orcs with 40 boomerangs effortlessly. You believe that you could fare any better just because you wear the crown of the goblins? Not a chance. Murdered. And it's like that. And that's the way it is. Easy mode. Okay, cool. Should we go back to town and get an axe, or should we just dive deeper and see what's up? Look out for the charging lizards. Those epic bard tales warned me so. This is how the song went, so I wouldn't forget how it goes. Yeah, we get some free. Oh, I thought I could do it. Oh, I thought I could do it. Okay, so we still need more strength. Jeez, and oh, but we got some meat. Now the enemies are dropping meat, whereas before it really seemed like I was only getting it from chests. Maybe I was not paying enough attention. Just cheesing them. No need to shock, jive, or juke if you're just standing under them. The downfall to getting to level 2 is that there's no more one-eyed worms, and it's a little disappointing to me. But there are still plenty of one-eyed bats. Charge. Oh, can you duck? You cannot. Oof. You know, if you play your double jump properly, you can do a lot better in this game. And I am really not doing it correctly. You gotta really keep it. Reset. Rethink. Bam. Bam. Now we're in it. Oh, yeah, now we're in it. Oh, the jukes. Oh, that's some next level. They don't want it. The haters can't stand it. They can't believe it. Thoroughbeard in the place. And yeah, that's it. This is. Oh, should I just. Let's get back to town. Let's go back to town. We've cashed out. We don't have anything to lose. We're back into town. We are going to juice up our strength. Still only got that. Move over to my boy. Dawnbreaker. Gotta have the axe. And thus, with his lightning mail and his Dawnbreaker axe, Galar set out on a journey to end all journeys and seek to find the immortality. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is Dwarf Journey. My name is Johnny Ohm for Killer Ohm Games. If you like what you saw, why not come on over to our stream every Tuesdays at 7 over on Facebook Gaming. That's facebook.com/Killer Ohm Games. And come check us out, hang out, have a laugh. Check out some cool games for under 12 bucks. Save some dough. Why the heck wouldn't you? Also, if you feel so inclined, go ahead and like and subscribe. Everybody who watched this, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Come join us next week for another Dime a Dozen game. Peace.